Every butterfly garden starts here. A handful of seeds, a little soil, and the patience to let winter do its work. These aren't just any plants, they're food and shelter for pollinators that keep our gardens and ecosystems alive. Today I'm starting two native perennials, Swamp Milkweed and Penstemon, right here in Zone 8B. These plants feed and attract monarch butterflies, hummingbirds, and bees. Fall sowing gives them the cold stratification they need naturally without having to rely on grow lights or heat maps. Swamp milkweed is a host plant for monarch caterpillars. They lay their eggs right on the leaves. Penstemon's tubular blooms draw in native bees and hummingbirds. By starting these plants from seed, you are not just growing flowers, you're rebuilding part of the pollinator network. Good soil is the most important part of this process. My formulation consists of a number of components. Coconut coir and good organic potting soil are the base. An even blend of perlite and vermiculite is next. These add a little void, a little breathing room to the medium. I've also started adding a small amount of worm castings for fertilizer and some biochar to help thwart root damping off. You can also use horticultural charcoal. So I dry mix all the ingredients together first, and then I like to pre-moisten this mix by adding water. I fill the cells or cups to the very top and press down just a bit. These are my hand-harvested swamp milkweed seeds. I've been collecting seeds from one mother plant for 3 years now, and I've had tremendous success propagating them from seed. I usually only put in 3 seeds at most per cup or per seedling cell. I go over all the cells or cups, drop in 3 seeds per cell until I complete. When sowing seeds, I found that it's easier to just add a little bit of soil on top of the swamp milkweed seeds. Now, penstemon seeds are much smaller, so I barely press them into the surface. They need a hint of light to germinate. Now, since they're a lot smaller, it's kind of hard to measure the seeds out. More will germinate per cup, but this means you'll have to go through each cup and thin out the seedlings. Each cup should only have about 3 growing seedlings. A final misting helps to settle the mix and seeds together. I keep my container outdoors all winter, sheltered from the harsh wind but open to the cold. This natural rhythm breaks dormancy in the spring, and it's a process called stratification. It signals to the seeds that it's finally time to grow. By late spring, these seedlings will be ready to transplant, strong, deep-rooted, and ready to bloom. Each milkweed plant can host dozens of monarch caterpillars, and each penstemon flower feeds bees and hummingbirds. It's amazing just what a handful of seeds can do.